Greetings and salutations. Hi, everybody. By everybody, I mean myself, because I'm the only one here. But that's okay. I started the stream. There's not a whole lot going on tonight. Because good news is I'm waiting for some parts. So I'm waiting for some parts from a channel sponsor. And we have a new channel sponsor. Like, officially, like, I can announce it. But nobody's here to hear the news. So, anyway, I'm live. I'm going to hang out. I'm going to chitty chat and let everybody know. And before everybody gets here, that, of course, Polymaker is on board for filament to give to the lucky recipients of the 3D printers. JPP, what's going on, man? So Polymaker is going to be giving filament to, or correction, Polymaker has given me the ability to acquire filament to have here in the home that I can then give to the recipients of the printers as they receive it. So Polymaker is sponsoring filament for those who receive these printers, and MicroSwiss has or is sending me out a care pack with parts for the 3 printers that I told them I currently have in the waiting. They sent me, or they're sending me parts for this guy. So I'll have parts coming for this. So I don't know that I necessarily want to get into this too much because I don't know what they're sending yet. So till I receive the package, I don't necessarily want to break this thing down, assuming that I know what's coming when I don't. I just got, it was a very vague description. It just says scratch and dent items for CR10, for the CR10s Pro V2, and then an Ender 3 Pro and an Ender 3. So since they knew those 3 printers were the 3 printers I currently have to be working on, they've sent me out the or sending me out parts for those 3 printers at the moment. JPP or 3DHP Jerry, what are you doing, good sir? How you doing? Hope all is well. So MicroSwiss is sending me parts for the 3 printers, this guy and the 2 Ender 3s, the Ender 3 Pro and the Ender 3. And Polymaker has come on board to give filament to the recipients of these printers. So when they get the printer, they'll have a printer. I'm going to work on getting their slicer profile stuff dialed in and get that uploaded to my GitHub where they can go and download the basic files, basic profiles for probably Orca Slicer. And then also Polymaker has decided to be gracious or kind and offer up a roll of filament, 1 giveaway per week. I'm picking Tuesdays because that seems to be the pretty straightforward, consistent one. So tonight we'll be doing a giveaway. There's a link down in the description down below. And if you give me a minute, I will post the link and stick it at the top. I just have to jump back over and grab the link. So give me just a moment to go grab that. Here, that's muted, good, because I don't need to hear myself. Let me copy that, paste it here, and hit send. And then when it pops up, I should be able to click here and pin message. And there you go. Now it's pinned at the top as well. So please, if you haven't already, click on the link, fill in the info, and remember, use where it says your name on YouTube. That's what it shows up as in chat here, so I know who you are. So if you would please go fill that guy out. That way I know who's currently in the runnings or who is currently looking for some filament. I think we all are, right? I think everybody needs some filament, so please, everyone, go fill it out real quick. Get yourselves entered for your chance. I see that I have some people lurking in the wings, or in the wings there, right? Isn't that what they say? Lurking in the wings. There we go. Names are starting to show up now. All right. I see that currently I have a JPP and a Critic. So JPP and Critic, thank you, gentlemen, for getting involved. There's only 2 of you now, though. Jerry, you might as well, I mean, I know that you do a Polymaker giveaway, but feel free to join in, good sir. It's all in good fun, and if you win, you can keep it. You can pass it along. It's not your stream, so, you know, if you win, you win. Oh, I got a tooth that's killing me, but tonight I figure I'm going to stream for, you know, I was going to stream for the full 2 hours, but my tooth is killing me. I'm feeling a little sore and achy today. I don't know what I'm going to get into there. More or less tonight, I just kind of wanted to talk to everybody. Oh, yeah, that's right. As a partner, you can't win, which means I can't win anymore either. Guess I'm not playing anymore. More info on the drop effect next G. You want, I can get you more info on it. What do you want to know about it? The next G is an awesome little hot end. I put out a video a while back showing how fast it can go. I think I forget what I forget what I actually had it going up to, but I believe I've got either a YouTube short or a YouTube video or a TikTok video on it, screaming along. It gets going real fast. Oh yeah, yeah, I know my wife could. So during your streams, maybe she will. Just like right now, you should go get, you know, the missus and have her jump on real quick and give it a fill it on out there, you know. But right now, as it stands, though, guys, I have to say I'm pretty happy that Micro Swiss. I got to tie my shoe; it came untied. So stare at my bald spot for a minute. But why is it better? Again, it's faster. I've gotten better flow out of it. It heats up quicker. All around, it's a bit more compact. That's how I like it, and I can justify it. Having been on the beta team, I got one of the beta units. That's what's currently in the Rook back there. My Rook is printing very, very poorly, so I'm not happy with it right now. I have to tear it apart. And when I tear it apart, I'm probably, since they released some information on some stuff, I guess I could probably show you guys something I have down here. But yeah, I'm going to move the next G over to this right here that I'm going to show you now. Because, you know, does it go to 350? Yes. Yes, it does. Does anybody notice what color that is? Does anybody see what color that is? Anybody? Yeah, if you notice, it's about the size of the one based on perspective, not so much, but it's the same size as that black frame back there. So, Bearded Bucket, good to see you, brother. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're staying out of trouble and jail and all those good things. Mr. Thorpe, it's good to see you as well. Yeah, Bearded Bucket's a mod on the channel, so if anybody gets out of line, Bearded Bucket's gonna like crack that whip. Bearded Bucket, I think rightfully so, deserves it, considering he's gifted like 10 memberships to the channel, and is a good friend of mine. We've had some really great conversations. So yeah, a tinted silver, that would be space gray, good sir. That's the space gray that LDO puts out. So if that helps you figure out where the frame came from. I mean, they did just announce the Rook kits. LDO just released the Rook kits. And yeah, the Rook 2020 frames, as far as I know, are another thing that they're working on or have in the works or are going to be putting out. But I've got a couple of LDO motors, I've got the frame, and I'm reprinting all of the parts in the Ambrosia Planetary Blue, I believe is the color. It's ASA. So, Never got your replacement heater for your positrons, so you'll be building. Oh, you never just got. Okay. Never and just got your replacement. Okay, there we go. Dan just needed to remember there's a comma in there. That should be fun, Bucky. Yeah, it's going to be awesome to see all of the positrons that start showing up. Don't forget, guys, pinned at the top of the chats there. Click on it, enter for your chance to win a roll of Polymaker filament. This is my first giveaway with them, and currently only have 2 people. So please click that link and get yourselves in on that so that this way we can make this giveaway a bit more fun with more people involved. Because, yeah, I currently have a Critic and a Just Push print. So Thorpe, 3D Medic Vince, Bearded Bucket, all you guys, click the link, get yourselves involved. If you don't want the roll of filament, I'll send your info. They'll send you a discount code. You can do whatever you want with it. For anybody who's never won or partaken in a Polymaker giveaway, the way they work is at the end of the stream, I'll spin the wheel of names. Whoever wins, I've got your email address. I have a form I have to complete and send to them, and then I will also be sending you a link to a form. When you go to the form, there's a section where it talks about content creators. You just go down the list till you find MakerMind Nexus in the list, and then you put the date of tonight's stream in there that you won, and then they verify my info against what you put in to make sure you are the person who is supposed to win. And then they'll send you out or email you out a discount code. I forget, I think it's like $30 or $35. Jerry knows better than me. Jerry's been doing this for a while with them, so he knows how they what it is. I think it's like $30 or $35. Might be $25 or $30, something like that. Martin, what's up, brother? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, so again, since new people are starting to show up, guys, tonight's really going to be probably only about an hour long. I know I usually say 5 to 7, but with some stuff I got in the emails today and things I got set up, and the fact that I have a tooth back here that has a bit of a hole in it that's not happy and is upset with me right now, hurts a little bit, you know. Got you a roll of the burnt titanium ABS. Nice. Me too, good sir. Me too. SPC 3D Steve, brother, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Staying out of trouble, staying out of jail, making good choices. But as I was saying, guys, so I got a bunch of emails today, or not a bunch, but I got emails today from Micro Swiss letting me know that they sent out a care pack with some as they put it, scratch and dent items that are still good but not good enough to resell. So there's nothing wrong with the parts, they just are cosmetically not looking good. So they're sending me out some parts for the 3 printers I told them I currently have on the list, which is the CR10s Pro V2, the Ender 3, and the Ender 3 Pro. So they're sending me out a care pack with some stuff for those 3 printers. So when I get that, then we'll kind of pick up on this guy, because I don't want to start tearing into the hot end here, because I don't know what they're sending. So I don't want to either tear it down too far or not tear it down enough. So we'll just, when we get the care pack, hopefully sometime between now and next Tuesday, that's my hope. It'd be great if it was here Thursday. But between now and next Tuesday, I'm hoping it'll get here, and then we'll open up the box, see what's in there, and then start tearing down the CR10 and getting those parts swapped on there and get it up and printing, as well as Polymaker. They sent me, we talked about them sponsoring some filament for the giveaway printers. So the printers that I'll be rebuilding on here, rehabbing, and then giving to new homes, people who are less fortunate, and getting them some filament to go along with them. And along the way, they also said that they wanted to sponsor a giveaway here on the stream once a week, 1 roll of filament. So I picked Tuesday nights. So tonight's Tuesday night. So congratulations, guys. Tonight's a giveaway night. The link is tagged up in the up in the thing there. It's pinned at the top as well as in the description down below. Feel free to click the link, fill out your info, and here, like I said, I usually do 5 to 7, but tonight I'm probably gonna do 5 to 6 just because the tooth is starting to bother me more and more the more I'm talking. I haven't really talked much today, so it hasn't bothered me, and then now you get home, I start talking, and it's kicking my butt. So yeah, but so again, we've got Micro Swiss on board, Polymakers on board. I'm still hoping to hear back from Creality and Big Tree Tech. I've reached out to Creality to ask them about spare parts more than anything. If I can get maybe them to send me out a couple care packs of spare parts, screws, bearings, things like that that I would use for pretty much all the Creality stuff, as well as Big Tree Tech for boards. My preference in the boards is probably going to be just a E3 V3 because most of what I'm going to be working on is probably going to be Marlin based Ender, Ender style printers. So E3 V3s is what I said. If you guys could send some of those and maybe anything else that you wanted to send, feel free. So just waiting to hear back from both companies there. With Creality, I sent that to a couple people that I know at Creality in hopes that somebody will get back with me, or at least forward my information on to someone else that can help me out, help get me in touch with the right person. Just want to see. I'm still only seeing 2 people in the list, guys. Are we trying to enter for the giveaway? If again, pinned at the top is a form link. Feel free to click on that and do your thing. Still want to try out one of their Manta boards. I gotta see something here. I gotta see, because the last time I played with this, it was not working or functioning properly. But MP4. So I have an MP4 here. I do want to play around with this some more. See if I can revive it. Maybe that'll be not tonight because, like I said, I can't really focus with the mouth pain. But yeah, maybe one of these nights. Maybe Thursday night. We'll see what happens. Maybe Thursday night. You think you found a E3 V3 board in a box of parts? Nice, JPP. Don't forget, guys, if you guys want to help out with this, if you guys have spare parts laying around collecting dust, just, doing a whole lot of nothing, is that an upgrade over the stock? Yeah, the E3 V3 board would be an upgrade, yes, but because they use a bit of a proprietary board with the screen in there, it is a little bit of a pain in the butt to change it out because then you're also looking at replacing the screen. But it can be done. It's not a big deal. It's just not something I was looking to do. But, it's definitely something that could go in there. And then screen-wise, it's just a matter of finding a screen that's compatible, or most screens would be compatible in some way. Yes, it does, Bearded Bucket. It really does. When you don't have to run 5 volt and 24 volt or 12 volt, depending on what your system is. Yeah, it definitely makes it a lot simpler. I definitely do enjoy the Manta boards. And if that's all they want to send me is Manta boards, that's great. I won't complain. But, we can make Manta boards work in pretty much everything. Set up with the Sonic pad on screen with no functional way being on Clipper. Yeah, non-functional anyway being on Clipper. Yeah, because you let me take the Sonic pad and she needed it for her. Think about the Manta and the Q5. Manta and the Q5 would be cool. It would definitely not be a bad way to go. Love the ambrosia filament. Yeah, the ambrosia filament is very nice. I cannot complain. I do like it. I do have to say, Polymaker has a lot of wonderful filament too, guys. Don't forget. I mean, I'm not going to knock other filaments. You guys know me. I'm not going to knock other filaments. Polymaker is a good filament. I use them in a lot of, I have a lot of their spools back here. And I think I might have somebody popping. I don't know if somebody's coming down the driveway or what, but I'm sure you guys can hear the doggo barking out there. Might be just the neighbors going out to her house or walking around her backyard. Oh, you have two sonic pads. The one that you let me play with and the one that we are currently... Okay, okay, good, good. I'm glad. At some point, we will definitely play around more with the sonic pad. Don't you worry, because I got to get... We'll be working on that guy, too, at some point and getting parts swapped out on that. But I do hope to maybe start working on that on the side on like a Sunday thing, since that's a printer directly for you instead of something that's going to be part of a rehab and give to kind of a thing. So maybe weekends or something like that, I'll stream and we'll work on that while we stream there. I know, Thorpe, that's what I said. I mean, right now, I use a lot of Polymaker. Don't get me wrong, Dave's a great guy. Jesse Filament is a wonderful filament. I've been using a lot of Polymaker lately, so. You bought 7 kilograms of ABS? Nice. I will tell you guys this: they gave me a gift. They gave me a gift certificate or gift card for the purchase of the filament to go with the printers to give away. And I did say in there that I would also, you know, possibly want to get some ABS or ASA to print some functional parts for the printers as I do upgrades and change things out. And the amount of money they gave me, I used it to buy PLA just for the giveaway stuff. So I didn't even buy any, you know, ASA or ABS. I just bought PLA that I can give away with the printers because I really want to make sure that whoever's getting these things, they're getting themselves set up. You know, they're going to be good to go. Thorpe, if people are looking for, you know, good U.S. filament, there's always Jesse, man. I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not knocking it. I'm not gonna knock it. I still have rolls of it up there on the thing, man. There are many different filament companies out there. Polymaker is what I've been using, and Polymaker is who is helping me with the 3D printer rehab project. So, of course, you know, Polymaker want a cracker. Hey, DeWitt 3D, what's going on, good sir? How are you doing? Guys, remember, click that link. Get yourselves entered for a chance to win a roll of Polymaker tonight. I'm still only seeing 2 people here. What the heck is going on? Has anybody else filled it out and I'm just not seeing it yet? Oh, yeah, there's quite a few people. Good. I'm not sure why it wasn't updating before, but I am glad that I see you guys. I'm glad you guys are following the rules and putting in your proper YouTube names in there. There were too many people that were not doing that before, so. I just noticed that when I update the wheel of names, it is not pulling in the new names, so I will have to go in and link that again, I'm sure. I don't know why it disconnects so quickly, but that's okay. Let's grab the right one here. We want your names. Click OK. There we go. We're getting more people in the list. Makes me happy. All right. That makes me happy. Yeah, sorry guys. I for some reason when I updated the wheel of names before, when I refreshed it, it pulled them in, but then it hadn't been, and that's why. Because currently, I've got it set up like this. See, there it is. So I was just kind of curious why I wasn't seeing any more names coming in. But now I know why, because I didn't relink it. So before I actually do the spin, I'll relink the wheel and get you guys, make sure it's updated. I do think it's funny because for me it's showing a big old padlock over where all your names are at. So it's like I can't even edit them. I could copy it and just paste it in there. But linking it to the spreadsheet and then just closing it right before I go works too. Another off-topic question: how do you check info on the Pi that was set up with the printer set up? It's a new Wi-Fi network. It's in the config. It's in the. You'll go into. It's not in the printer config. It's actually in a text file on the root of the SD card. So you'll load the SD card back into the computer, and there's a was a WPA supplicant file, I believe, or something to that effect. Or it might even be just in the I don't have a Pi here or Pi OS on anything that I can load and show you right now. But yeah, you would just go in there and that's it. Thorpe, I haven't really decided, to be honest with you, on that. I mean, I'm pretty much just going to spin and hope that they stick around. I mean, I have the email address, so I can just email them after the fact and say, you won. Here's the link to, fill out the form to get your filament. Been working at the Threadboard project every day for a couple of weeks now, coming along dandy. The board will be finished tonight. Organizing begins soon. Nice. Okay, yeah, there. The BPA file deletes itself after you turn it on once you insert the new info. There's a spot in the Raspberry Pi files on the SD card. If somebody could refresh my memory or refresh our memory, if you remember where to find the Wi-Fi settings. If not, JPP, I'll link you to something afterwards. I'll hit you up on Discord. Don't forget, guys, if you like what I'm doing and you want to support me, the usual blah, 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 click the like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. Everybody who's here is pretty much subscribed anyway. Nick, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. You can also be a badass like Bearded Bucket and I was going to say Bearded Dragon because I don't know what the hell I was thinking. But you're going to be a badass like Bearded Dragon. You can always gift some memberships to the channel. Feel free to do that if you'd like. You don't have to, not required. If you want to become a member, feel free to do that as well. They're like $2.99, $4.99, and if you're a badass, $24.99. And it is a monthly thing. It does reoccur, and it does help the channel. Helps me out immensely. If you have Cash App, PayPal, or Venmo, and you want to help out today, feel free to hit the links down below. The hope is that I can start doing this and get some things taken care of in the personal life, and then we can start using the monies that's coming in to purchase things like, I don't know, maybe we'll spend one day looking through Facebook Marketplace just to see what's close to me that is for sale printer wise, and maybe we'll start hitting people up. I don't want to dox people, so obviously we'll just kind of like flip down the Facebook Marketplace for my area and see what's there, and then pop back to this beautiful face, and I'll message the people and see if we can set up some things to purchase some of these some of the Facebook Marketplace finds, get some decent, not even decent, they don't have to be decent. Like I said in one of my recent TikToks is I don't even care, or one of my recent videos I said I don't even care if the printer works. It's actually better for content if it doesn't, because then it gives me more, let's dig into it, let's troubleshoot, let's see what the heck is going on, and let's see what we need to do to fix it. So pop the SD card in the laptop. Keep hearing doggo out there barking, and I'm hearing somebody, so not sure what's going on. I wonder if somebody came to the house. That could very well be the case. By the way, the sheet did update, Nick, when you jumped on there. I did see it in the wheel of names. It did pop in, so not sure. Not really sure what the heck happened there earlier, but there we go. All the names are showing up. Everything is there. Ooh, isn't that fancy? I can add in like the little Polymaker logo in the center of the wheel, but I got to go get the little Polymaker logo. Let's see something. Wow, look at that. I don't have the little Polymaker P. Might have to get that. Sweet. How is Nick Nick? Hope you're doing well. Staying out of trouble, staying out of jail, all those good things. Um, Files on the SD card are the Octopi WPA supplicant, Octopi network, Octopi. Look in the config. Look in the config one. And in config, there might be a section where it says like the Wi-Fi stuff. And that's where you would go and just edit the stuff in between. Put in your Wi-Fi name, and then for the password, put in your password. Because I believe it's in the config. Let me go double check real quick. Octoprint must be different. Yeah, he's an Octoprint guy. I don't know why. The WPA supplicant. Yeah, that's what I thought to it, because I know in the Raspberry Pi OS that it uses that WPA supplicant file. So I know in some of the other stuff it uses the config and there's a section there, but check that octopi-wpa-supplicant file and see if you see your Wi-Fi settings or Wi-Fi settings in there, and then I would make the change in there. Oh, this tooth. It's really starting to kick my rear. I told you guys I didn't really talk much today. I came home. I didn't say too much when I got home, and when I came out here and sat down, and as soon as I started the stream, I started feeling it in my tooth here. That's why I'm... Yep, people are still using Octoprint because they still have Marlin systems, good sir. Since Marlin is still a thing, people will still use it. And actually, there's a lot of people who are getting hooked on using it for Clipper, and I don't know why. It's a bit more of a heavy resource hog compared to Mainsail or Fluid. CR10s Pro V2, good sir. That it was given to me by JPP or Just Push Print here in the chat. He gave it to me to do a printer rehab on, and then I'm going to be giving it away to someone in my general area. So it'll be going to somebody probably in my general area, whether it be a youth group, church organization, something that works with kids that doesn't maybe have a budget for it, or to a individual that would like to get into 3D printing but can't afford it. That's the whole premise of what I've been doing lately. Is I've been calling it the 3D printer rehab project, where I'm just taking old 3D printers that people have that have seen better days, don't work, sitting in a corner collecting dust. They can get it to me however they see fit. Meet me at an event, bring it there, I'll get it from you. We can set up some kind of a way to get it to me, ship it to me, whatever the case may be. But I'll get the printers, I'll rebuild the printers on stream Tuesdays and Thursdays for about 2 hours a night. And then, like I said, Micro Swiss came on board to provide parts to help me get these things rebuilt. I've got a care pack coming from Micro Swiss. As soon as it gets here, that following stream will open it up and go through it, see what they sent. Pop away, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. But we'll open it up and go through it and see what they sent me. Polymaker jumped on board, and then they wanted to do a spool, a spool of filament per week, so we get to do one filament giveaway or one filament spool giveaway per week. I picked Tuesday nights because Tuesday nights are pretty much the only night that I've been streaming consistently on Tuesdays. Thursdays, occasionally I have to bump that to Friday for holidays or whatever the case may be. So That being said, so Tuesday nights, which is tonight, we're going to be doing a filament giveaway here probably in about 20 minutes. I'll be giving away the roll of filament. I'll tell you guys good evening because I am going to go in the house and take a handful of something to get rid of the pain in my mouth, and I'm going to sleep because it is starting to hurt over here. See here. Didn't see anything in any of the text files, just following up on the Discord later. Yeah, we'll talk more on the Discord later, good sir. Don't you worry. I think part of the problem, Nick, is he can't get it to actually join the network so he can get the IP address. But yeah, he can plug a network cable into it and then connect to it that way, hardline. And then you can get into it remotely that way. Should be able to get yeah. Hello, Sync, what's up? I hope you're doing well, man. Stay out of trouble, stay out of jail, all that good stuff. Don't forget, guys, we are giving away a roll of Polymaker filament tonight. So for those new that are just popping in, over here somewhere, there's a URL tag pinned at the top. Also down in the description down below, feel free to click on that bad boy. Ooh. Oh, this tooth is killing me now. Way back. Sorry, guys. I just really like a real quick, sharp pain in the mouth. It's really bugging me tonight. But for the future, we will be working on printers here. We will be doing fun stuff and giving away, some awesome things. When it comes to the filament side, of course, we'll be giving away some awesome Polymaker filament. Again, the mouth hurts, so I'm not thinking too clearly. But we'll be giving away some awesome Polymaker filament. We'll be rebuilding some old printers, getting them up and functioning, and then giving those away to those less fortunate in my general surrounding area. By general surrounding area, I mean probably within about a 100-mile radius of where I'm at. So go out, reach out to people, reach out to organizations, schools, whatever the case may be. See if they've got some students that are maybe low income, give them my info and have them contact the parents, whether do that or, just put out some kind of call outs. I'm not going to be doing a like an application process where people submit their stuff and then I just give them to them as I go down the list type of thing. I'm not going to do that. It's just going to be kind of a, somebody who I want to be able to kind of like surprise people and then tell them, here's my YouTube channel. If you want to go back and watch the process of me working on your printer, here's the link to it. You can go back and watch how I went through what I did. So I honestly, the giving it away part of it is fun for me, giving people printers, but the logistics of how I'm going to make that work, we're going to learn together. I don't have like a set thing in mind. I do know that I really, really want to get, I want to help youth groups and other things like that where I know the people don't have the money, and it's going to be a good tool to help people who may be steering down a more destructive path. This can be a way to kind of help maybe bring them back and keep them from making some poor decisions. So that's my biggest reason for wanting to do this, is I want to help people who can't do it. I want to give them that opportunity. Like, here's a 3D printer. Start learning how to use the machine. You've got it now. Start learning how to use it. Hone some of that energy in a positive way. then find your models, print those models, and heck, set up a little table somewhere and start selling your stuff. That way you can kind of keep the you can keep it going. You know, you can buy yourself a new printer, buy yourself more filament, and keep your, you know, try and help keep people in the hobby. Nick, yeah, exactly. Spread the printer love, man. Just if somebody's got a printer, the best way I keep explaining is we all know somebody, ourselves included, that has a printer that's been sitting for 2 or 3 years in the corner that we said, oh, one day I'm going to do this with it, or one day I'm going to do that with it, and you're not touching it. And you know that you keep saying you're going to, but you don't know if you ever will. So if you wanted to, you know, get it to me, and we'll rebuild them on stream, and I'll keep working with sponsors and trying to keep, you know, product coming in so that I can keep rebuilding these printers. I'm not saying that I don't want to spend any money to do this, because I've already given away a bunch of printers I've paid money for. But if sponsors want to help, I'm not going to say no. And if it's something that I don't have a sponsor for and I need it, well, then money that comes in from the channel, we'll buy the parts and just put it together and get it working, and then off it'll go when it's done. Like I said, one of my big hopes is that with each printer there'll be a few streams of the rebuilding it, repairing it. You've gotten rid of 2 dozen printers. Yeah, I'm getting up there too, tripod. I've given away probably 20 printers myself, some of which were given to me by you, good sir. So thank you for that. Um, but oh man, this tooth is killing me. I'm sorry, guys. We have about 15 minutes. I'm going to push through for 15 more minutes. At 6 o'clock, we'll do the giveaway for the filament. So again, for anybody who is just popping in like tripod, there's a link pinned at the top there. Click that, fill it out, and it'll get you in the wheel of names for we'll get you on the wheel of names for a roll of Polymaker filament. Trying to keep up on here. Thank you, Melissa. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Pretty easy way to start, and makes it easy to install. Yeah, I like using the Clipper install and upgrade helper. Just get a Raspberry Pi up and running. You don't even have to use the Octoprint. Just you get straight Raspberry Pi OS. Look up Clipper install and upgrade helper, or Kaiwa, whatever you want to call that. Do a Google search for that. Go to the GitHub page, follow the like 3 copy and paste commands, and then you're in. You'll want to install Clipper itself, Moonraker, and then you pick mainsail or fluid. I like mainsail. A lot of guys, you know, it's a 50-50. You pick which one you want to do. There is an Octoprint one there, but I will try to steer you away from Octoprint just because of how resource hungry it is. But yeah, I mean, with all the printers and stuff that I've given away, I enjoy doing that. I enjoy spreading the love. But now I was like, let's take old printers and give them, you know, some love as well. Because, like I said, everybody is showing off the new printers. Everybody is showing off the new hotness. They're like, hey, look at this new kit printer. Look at this new kit printer. Nobody is going back and revisiting the old stuff. Not that I want my channel to be like oh, look at all these old printers, but I want to take those old printers and rebuild them. And if it's maybe somebody who got gifted a printer from somebody and they're having similar problems to what I'm having on a printer I'm working on here, they can go back and watch these videos and see what I did to fix the problem, and hopefully it gets their printer up and running. Or, like I said, whoever receives these printers, if they want to know kind of like where the printer came from, because I'm going to do my best as I go through these printers and start working on them. I'm going to do my best to keep the people's info from, like, for instance, that's JPP, or Just Push Print, here in chat right now. That's the printer that he gave me at Murph to do this with. He also gave me an under three, an OG under three, which is sitting back there that I'm going to be rebuilding for him to give away on his channel. So when we get done with this, I'm probably going to rebuild the Under 3 Pro that is my OG original printer that's sitting right there that I keep saying I'm going to get fixed and get working, and I haven't. So we'll probably get the OG Under 3 that I've got, the Under 3 Pro, get that up and running. And then once that one's working, then we'll switch gears over to the Under 3 that JPP is going to be, I'm going to rebuild and then give to him to get up and running. And then as I do random streams and stuff, we'll work on the Mercury 1 back here that that he wants, but is having some issues with. So I'm reprinting parts, and then we're going to get that rebuilt. And then at some point when it's done and working, I'm going to get with JPP, and we're going to either meet up or whatever the case may be, and I'm going to get that back to him. So it'll be fun to play around with for a little bit. And he did, I know he just said something about the Creality pad. I've got one of those too, so. Oh yeah. Yeah, Nick, that happens quite a bit with tripod. I think I have I've got a longer laser up there on the wall, actually, that was a tripod, a tripod find on the way home. Ooh, nice tripod. Nice. But, yeah. I know this much. There was, I took a trip up to go to meet up with Shane, Otter's Danger Den. And I went up to meet up with him, and Jim from the Edge of Tech just happened to be free at the same time. So the three of us met up. We had some lunch. We went over and checked out the Edge of Tech studio, which was pretty sweet. And while there, I picked up two CO2 lasers off of Otter and brought them home. One was for me, and one was for my buddy Bruce, or 3D McP. And while we were up there, I ended up picking up a laser from Jim that was busted, that I ended up I gave to someone. I don't remember who, but I gave it to someone. It needed a new control board. I told them, I said, the printer supposedly works, but the control board is fried, so you got to find a new control board for it. So they were like, I'll take it for free and see what I can find. And then tripod ended up giving me the longer, and I think, wasn't that when you gave me the Huracan 2 tripod, or was that a different time? That might have been a different trip, was for the Huracan, because I think but yeah, tripod has given me BQ Huracan. It wasn't me, Dan. No, it wasn't. But there was the BQ Huracan, the Super Racer, a Creality resin printer, the L002 or H002, whatever it was, a laser wash and cure station, I don't know, tripod, you give me a lot of stuff, man. So thank you for that. And all of that stuff has been given away to other homes, man. It's given to me, I give it away. There's no point in trying to profit off of someone else's kindness. I just want to, like you did, man. I just wanted to spread the love and keep giving things away. And that's what I plan to keep doing, is rebuilding printers and giving them away. Thankfully, like I said, I've gotten Micro Swiss, Polymaker on board, hoping Big Tree Tech and Creality, or, Solval, or one of those companies. I know I did reach out to Solval, and I heard back from them, because I asked them about parts, or, even like return units or something like that. I said preferably the worst of the worst, not the best of the best. looking for, you know, beat up printers and things like that. And they said currently they are not looking to work with anyone at this time. So I said thank you and just keep me in mind. So hopefully, if something comes up down the line where they, you know, they've got some units collecting dust, maybe they can send them my way and we can rebuild some Sovels or Elegoo's or anybody. I like, if any of you guys have any connections with any of those companies, feel free to let them know who I am and what I'm doing. And the fact that a lot of you guys know me and have known me for years, you know, I'm not some like scammery bullshit. I'm not looking to, you know, get a people to give me a bunch of crap and then just sell it. That's not my point. The point of this is I want to keep giving the gift of printing, or should I say gifting the headache of printing, because we love 3D printers and we love 3D printing, but we know that when those machines are on, they're on, and when they're off, you just want to walk away, and you should. My name is Bob, and I sell tacos out of the back of a school bus. But we got about 8 minutes left, so I know I do say 5 to 7, but like I said, guys, this tooth is killing me tonight. There's a hole in this tooth back here. It's been there for a while, and there are days where I'll go 2 weeks, 3 weeks and not notice it, and then just one day something happens and it's bugging me, and today is the day. And conveniently, today is the day. So if you guys would please, though, for those of you who have not gotten in on the giveaway yet, please click the link pinned at the top or down in the description. Click that link, fill in your info, and here in about 8-ish minutes, we will spin to see who wins my first ever sponsored roll of Polymaker filament. So please, if you would, fill that out if you have not. If you are not eligible to fill that out because you are already a partner of Polymaker, please feel free to find someone else that you know. Tell them to get in here and let's do this. I have 15 concurrent viewers, so I want to say thank you to all 15 of you who are currently watching this stream, who are hanging out. If I could get you all to do me one solid favor. That says there's 15, I highly doubt it. There's probably a bot or two hiding in here, and I'm okay with that. But if you could all just throw like a thumbs up in chat real quick, just to let me know you guys are behind what I'm doing here in the project, and that you guys want to kind of see how this goes, knowing how boring and stale and dull and ugly I am, and how there's so many better things to do, like, you know, watch the Tugboat 3D guys and Digital Dragon over on Twitch while they build a Rook. Which, when we're done here, if you're not watching that, if you're not dueling right now and watching them, you know, him and me, when we're done here, go over there, give him a watch. He's a good dude. Thank you, Thorpe. Thank you. It's nice of you to throw up the chocolate sherbet. I do kind of forget that there are other things available to my members as well. So, Eric, good to see you. Thank you. I saw you there in the list, but I was waiting for you to say something. So, hi, Eric. Good to see you. I'm glad you're here. Oh, you mean thumbs up, not chocolate sherbet? A little chocolate swirl. Hey, Bearded Bucket, thank you for the $2, man. Greatly appreciated. Thank you, thank you. If anybody else wants to do a sticker, feel free. I won't complain. Super chat, go ahead. I'm not going to argue. I don't know too many people that would argue with somebody who wants to give you money. So again, thank you, Bearded Bucket. You are a solid human being, and I cannot wait to watch the Positron build on the Tiki Talks, because that kind of tends to be where you like to hide, is over on the Tiki Talks. Or as I've been calling it lately, the TikTok Home Shopping Network, because it does appear as though a lot of people really do enjoy selling things over on TikTok. Maybe one day I will. Oh, you know, speaking of selling things, guys, click the shop link down below and buy some sweet gear. I don't have my own gear on tonight, but feel free to buy some sweet Maker My Nexus gear. I forget what Aaron said when we were talking about making up a slogan. about making older, I think it was what, make older printers gooder. And it was just OLD apostrophe R and then gooder, GOOD apostrophe R. So making old printers gooder, I think is what we decided. So it's too bad Aaron's not here to let me know for sure, but I think that was kind of the route we were going to go with making a slogan for, you know, the 3D printing rehab project, making older printers gooder. Because you guys know me, I'm not one for proper speak. So, you know, Thorpe, that's like the third or fourth time I've heard you say that, but yet it's still here, bud. It's still here. It's blood, donated plasma earlier. Well, thank you for giving me your blood, sweat, and I don't know if you're crying or not, but if you sniff an onion real quick, you give me your tears as well. So thank you, good sir. Yeah, making older printers gooder. So that sounds like that's going to be the slogan going forward uh, for the 3D printer rehab project, is making older printers gooder. So yeah. Oh, they're not trying to. They're definitely pushing. There's definitely a push for it, just because of things I don't even care to get into. Finally got home from work to watch the stream. Well, Zachary, bud, I'm having some serious tooth pain, and I'll kind of rehash the stream for you, but I'm going to be ending it here in a few minutes. So while you're waiting, Zachary, click the link pinned at the top and get your info in there so you can get yourself a chance to win a roll of Polymaker filament. While you're doing that, let me fill you in. So, in time for what? Yeah, the Polymaker giveaway. I'm getting ready to end the stream tonight a little early because, as I was telling everybody, Micro Swiss is coming on board for sure. They've got a care pack on their way to me, and it's including parts for this guy. So we are going to be... I didn't do anything with the printer tonight because I don't know what they're sending, so I don't want to dig too deep into the printer and either be too far ahead and have to backtrack or be too far behind and have to tear a bunch apart. We'll just tear it all apart when we know what's coming for sure. But Micro Swiss is sending out a care pack with some parts for the CR10, for the Ender 3s, the two Ender 3s that I have. So they're sending me out care packs for those printers right now. I don't know when it will get here. I'm hoping it'll be here by Thursday, but if it's not, hopefully by next Tuesday I'll have the parts here and we can work on that. All right, Sergio. Glad you're here, brother. Hope you're doing well, staying out of trouble, staying out of jail. Click the pinned link up at the top there and get yourself entered for a roll of Polymaker filament. But while you're doing that, again, so Micro Swiss is sending me out a care pack with some parts for the CR10, the Ender 3s. I should have those hopefully later this week, or we'll have them for hopefully Tuesday stream next week. Polymaker has come on board to sponsor filament for these printers for whoever gets them when I get them rebuilt and given away. Polymaker gave me a nice gift card to do a little shopping today, so I bought 3 rolls of several different colors of filament, and whoever gets the printer can pick 3 rolls to start with. That way I've got some to keep the giving going. So I ordered some filament from them today. I was supposed to be ordering some ASA or ABS for myself to print upgrade parts and whatnot for the printers as I go, but I got kind of excited about giving away, so I ordered a bunch of PLA because everybody starts with PLA. It's just the way to do it. So I ordered a bunch of PLA, and so for those who don't win, surely you have a Polymaker affiliate link. Not yet, Bearded Bucket. I'm still waiting on the affiliate link. Hopefully they'll have that set up soon. But I do not have an affiliate link right now. I just have my partner link here for the giveaways. Or I just have my partner code for the giveaways. So, but yeah, so for anybody who hasn't won or taken part in a Polymaker giveaway, it's fairly simple. You fill out the form with me, and then I will spin the old wheel of names. Whoever whoever wins, I will email you. That's why I'm asking for your emails. I will email you a link. You go to that link. You basically go down the form. It'll be a form that they'll send you. You'll fill in the form with the info. I have the form I fill out and send to them. They verify the info against it, and then they send you you'll get an email from them with a discount code for, or not a discount code, but you get a coupon code for a roll of filament. I believe, I don't remember what the dollar amount is. It didn't say in my email, but I think it was like $30 or $35, something like that is the maximum. It's like 35 bucks, something like that. And then kind of go from there. Pull the tooth and print a new one. Yeah. Pop away. Yeah. You print mostly 99% or 99.99% ABS. Yes, you do, good sir. All right, everybody. I am going to, let's minimize this. Let's go to the forum. I'm going to be closing the forum out here pretty quick. So make sure you get yourselves entered if you haven't. We've got 17 people in the list. So that is awesome. That is like amazing. 17 people. Thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Move this over here real quick. Get to the names. But pretty quick here, I'm going to the networking guy. Hey, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Real quick, I'm getting ready to close the link, so click the link pinned at the top there. Get yourself entered for a chance to win a roll of Polymaker filament. If you would, please and thank you. But you guys got just another maybe a minute or two, and then I'll close the responses. So please, everybody, get yourselves entered in the sheet here so that I can get you guys entered for that chance. No wonder you didn't. Well, yeah, Mad Cats, I'm getting ready to go, my man, but that's it. It wasn't subscribed. What? How are you not subscribed, Mad Cats? Get subscribed and click that link real quick. Over there. Go up there. Up the top of the chat. Click it. Do they get a Steve 3 seconds? No, we're not doing a Steve 3 seconds. I'm not going to count to 3 and see if more show up. I'm just going to give it a few. Yeah, don't show any adult stuff. Yeah, I know. It's just showing. You guys can't see that far out, which is fine. But yeah, I've got it. It shows my right screen because that's usually where I'll keep chat and stuff when I'm over there working on the printers, so I can see chat over there. So, all right. Yep, I've got 19. So I could be a wise guy and steal Steve's 3, 2, 2 2/3. You're scared, Mad Cats? Yeah, me too. Chris Travis, 2 2/3, 2 3/3. Click on the link. Hurry up. Click on the link. There you go. All right. I think everybody's in now, right? I think everybody's in. All right. 3, 2, 1. Boom. All right. Not accepting anymore. That part's done. Now let me minimize this real quick here. It said that there were 20 of you. 20 of you. The 20-minute 3-second. Nah, it was more like a 3-minute 3-second, but that's okay. Let me refresh first before I actually try to resync it. It didn't work, so let's go here. Let's link it real quick. Sign in. You guys can kind of see it back there. But that's okay. Let's make sure we get the right field here, the one with the YouTube names. There we go. Shows 20 entries. Let's go ahead and hide the ads or get the ads out of there. We'll hide that. Let's go full screen. There we go. All right. Now we're over here. Here is the 20 of you in that sweet looking wheel, right? I think it's pretty sweet. It'd look even sweeter if I had a little Polymaker logo in the middle, right? But are you guys ready? You guys ready for me to just click on the screen? Mad Catz, Polymaker, Microswift stepped up as official sponsors. Yes, Mad Cat. What's the big announcement? Yeah, Mad Catz, that's the big announcement. Polymaker is giving away filament on the stream, one roll of filament per week. So I picked Tuesday nights. So Tuesday nights we'll do a roll of filament. Thursday nights will just be a stream. Maybe down the road that'll change, but for right now it's just Tuesday nights. And then Microswiss stepped up and is sending out a care pack with Microswiss is sending out a care pack with some stuff for the CR10 and the two Ender 3s. So I have parts coming officially from Microswiss. And do you guys ready for this? Let me shrink the screen real quick here. Let's unhide that. You guys want me to shuffle? Oh, it won't let me shuffle. What the heck? See that? You guys see the little thing there? It won't let me shuffle it. So I guess we'll just hide that then, and we'll go back to full screen. And I don't know. Should I click it? Let me get some thumbs up in the chat for me to click it. Oh, I'm just being that jerk right now, aren't I? I'm just kidding, guys. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, click. There we go. Who's going to be my first ever Polymaker filament winner? Who's it going to be? Is it going to be the networking guy? Is it? The networking guy. It is you. All right. So you have won a roll of Polymaker filament. The way this is going to work is after the stream, sometime between now and tomorrow, I am going to send you a link. You go to the link, fill it out with the info. I have a link. I have a form I got to fill out, and then you fill out the form. They verify our information, and then they go. Bearded Bucket says no shuffle. You're going to claim rigged. Bearded Bucket, you do that, good sir. You do that. Zombie, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Glad you made it in. I am, however, ending the stream a little early tonight. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I got a little bit of a, for those who are just kind of popping in, I got a little bit of a mouth pain going. I got a tooth down here with a little hole in it that's not happy and it hurts. So I'm ending the stream early. Tonight's stream was more or less just to kind of talk about Polymaker coming on board to give filament to the recipients of the printers. So as we rebuild them and give them away, they'll have some filament to get them started. Super pumped about that. Super pumped that in talking with them and talking with Sean that they also wanted to do something with the stream and give back to you guys as well for coming along and hanging out. So they said, again, 1 roll of filament per week, which I picked Tuesdays because Tuesdays are pretty solid. I haven't had to reschedule a Tuesday stream, but my Thursday streams have gotten shuffled a little bit. So I figured Tuesday nights, usually probably going to be at the end of the stream. So like now, as soon as this is done, I'm done talking, I'm going to wrap this up and we're going to kind of scoot on from there. But yeah, so Polymaker came on board and wanted to give back to you guys as well, and I'm not going to say no to giving you guys free filament. That's just silly. So you guys come along for the ride and enjoy what we're doing here. And by we, I mean myself. Maybe one day it'll pick up and the channel will feature other, creators in the space that are wanting to do the same thing. So, or we'll have the means or the ability to continue to do what I'm doing here. And again, I'm still going through stuff for your care pack to put together. Oh, dude, Sergio, thank you, good sir. Yes, if anybody in the community has parts, screens, boards, motors, bearings, belts, all that stuff, if you got parts and pieces that can be used, get a hold of me. I'll tell you where to send the stuff. Get it to me. It does not hurt to have that kind of stuff on hand. And I hate to say it, but I'm gonna have to, like, financially, I got to figure out how I'm gonna make it work. I need to get the front half of my garage on this side finished so I can move this out there, and then I can have like a rebuild printer working next to me in there, and then in here can be basically like part storage, and then my back wall of printers, which if you notice, my collection of printers is getting smaller and smaller because at Murph, the bear did not come home with me Critic is showing it some love. So Critic is currently the new proud owner of my old BA Baracus, my Bear printer. And then my my Flash Forge Adventure 5M, that went to my niece and nephews. My brother-in-law has been enjoying it, I think, more than they have. So send a message to Jason. They might provide motors and parts. Yeah, networking guy. I haven't really hit Jason up too much on that, but yes, we need to get a positron on that back shelf, or on the back shelf back there. Yes, I do need a positron. You are not kidding, good sir. You are not kidding. Financially, though, I just can't afford it right now. However, it would make for a cool, I think, like if I could make that happen and I could get one, I think it would make for a cool, like maybe Saturday, Sunday, just like power through build. So that might be fun. So if it happens that I can get one, just financially right now I can't. So again, if you guys want to support me monetarily, Venmo, PayPal, Cash App down below. Feel free to click any one of those, and I can start digging myself out of the hole to afford the toys. But right now, got to live life and make do. You know, everyone needs a positron. Bearded Bucket, you are correct. I think everyone should have a printer that just is one of those. Why not? You know. Work out a discount. Yeah, the networking guy. I'm already on the team, but if you can do that, that'd be great. I mean, feel free to hit me up. Let me know. I'm in the Discord. I'm in their Discord. I'm part of the community team. Yeah. Channel memberships as well. Yeah, don't forget, you can always become a channel member. You can always, super chats, stickers, all that fun stuff. Feel free to do that. That's why the chat doesn't have overlays and stuff on here, though, is because when I'm doing the builds and stuff, I'm trying to keep it focused on the work, because the other entertaining things, the drops and all that stuff, they're fun. And don't get me wrong, it's entertaining for people who maybe their stream is getting a little dry and whatnot, but I want to try and keep the rebuild portion of the streams easy to follow, at least in some way, I'm used to seeing you either in the chat or in the Discord, like either in Discord or on Twitch. I'm not used to seeing you on here as the networking guy. I'm sorry, dude. I remembered the name, but I couldn't remember how they connected. That was wrong too. Sorry. A little odd. But anyway, guys, I do thank you for coming and hanging out tonight. I apologize that I'm cutting it 45 minutes short, because looking at the time, I'm cutting it 45 minutes short. But I need to go in the house, grab some ibuprofen, probably stick the old sock full of rice in the microwave for a little bit, heat it up, stick it on the side of my head for a little bit, and see if I can just pass the hell out. So I will get you, good sir. I will hit you on Discord. I know how to find you, so I will hit you on Discord. I'll just DM you on there, the link, and you can go in there and tell them you're my first ever winner. But guys, thank you for coming out. Joe, thanks for popping in, man. Notification didn't work. Drop a line anyway. Hey, good. I'm glad you're here, Joe. I'm glad you made it in, even if it is right at the end. You have a grand one and a speedy recovery. Thank you, Zachary. By the way, guys, don't forget to go show Zachary some love on the socials, because he's doing some badass shit. And anybody who didn't go to Murph and didn't see the giant tavern and the giant ship, the kid's going nuts. He's an awesome dude, and maybe I'll get to spend 14 hours driving to the East Coast with him in September, October, whatever it is. But yeah. All right, guys. I'll give you the spiel. I don't know how to modify this, so we'll just say that the 3D printing rehab project is making older printers gooder, and stay out of trouble, stay out of jail. Happy 3D printing and all the things, and I'll talk to you guys Thursday, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. no filament giveaways on Thursdays, but I'll still see you there, and hopefully the care pack shows up. We can break into this guy some more, and if not, we'll figure something else out to do. So, later, everybody. Have a good night.